We're going over to Bethany Homes to touch base with Grant Richardson. Grant, welcome back to KFGO Radio.
Thanks, Amy. Good to be on.
So I understand every year you do a Senior of the Year nomination. Tell us a little bit about the program.
10 years ago or so, we got to thinking about this. And there are lots of seniors out there who have done wonderful things in this community and have helped build this wonderful place to live and work, and there wasn't a way to pat them on the back. And so we developed the Senior of the Year program, and we've been going since 2010. And, it's just a way for us to salute these people who have really contributed so much to the fabric of our community.
Well, Grant, how does someone go about getting nominated for a Senior of the Year award?
Well, JJ, it's really pretty easy. The nomination criteria are pretty simple. The nominee needs to be 65 years of age or older and either live in or have made a contribution in this market area, which for this purpose we've defined as Cass and Richland County in North Dakota and Clay County in Minnesota. That's about it. So if there's somebody that you know that would meet those criteria, the nomination process, we actually streamlined it last year and made it a lot easier. They can either go to the Bethany site or to senioroftheyear.org, and there's a nomination process there. You can do a simplified version where you just give some contact information and a couple of sentences about why you're nominating, and then I'll do the follow-up. Or if you'd like, there's the more detailed nomination form on there as well. And we flesh these out, get the material as similar in content as we can, and distribute it to a secret panel of judges. They don't even know who they are. And they review and score them and get the numbers to us. And then in the fall, we hope, we will have our annual Senior of the Year Awards dinner. And whether we have the dinner or not, we will still salute people this year. It'll just be done in a little bit different form.
Tell us about some of the seniors that have been honored in this program, Grant.
Well, it's kind of interesting. We've had some very prominent people whose names you would recognize nominated for these awards. And interestingly enough, some of them have not won their category. The thing I really like about this, it's so nice to be able to salute the gal who's been playing accompanying piano for the church choir for the last 37 years, or who this year makes cloth masks for long-term care facilities, for example. These people who are quietly doing what they do just because they love doing it. They're not doing it for the recognition. And each year, I comment at the dinner that I've got a lot of work to do to catch up to the commitment and the contribution these people have made to our community.
I love that. I know everybody is thinking of someone right now as you speak, Grant. Senioroftheyear.org is how you can participate and nominate someone for the Senior of the Year Award. How long do they have to submit these to you, Grant?
Well, we're really kind of starting to accept nominations now, and we'll be doing so through August 7th. The event is scheduled for September 24th, assuming all goes well. And there are 5 categories. There's a business person, either still active or retired, community involvement, which could be volunteerism, philanthropy, military service, that kind of thing, education in the arts, faith, and then healthcare and wellness.
What about the total amount of nominations you get? Are you getting a lot of people every single year? I mean, this has got to be a hard scoring decision for your judges.
Yeah, well, it is, and that's part of the reason we streamlined the nomination process. We were getting some nominations that had, one-word responses to some of the questions, and others that turned in a 3-ring binder full of material, which made it real hard for the judges. So I'm trying to get that so the material we're providing to them is a little more consistent. But in 2018, for example, we didn't have an event. We just didn't have enough nominations to make the event meaningful for those who've been nominated. But last year, for example, we had 18 nominees, and we hope to build that. It's a growing market out there with increasing number of seniors, and like you said, everybody knows somebody who has made a difference in their school, in their church, in their community, who could be certainly nominated in one of our categories.
Absolutely. We want to recognize these people. Grant Richardson is with Bethany Homes, and you can visit the Senior of the Year information at senioroftheyear.org. And how do they find out more about Bethany Homes, Grant?
Well, our website is BethanyND, like North Dakota.org, and there's information in there on our various levels of care. We've got virtual tours for most of our levels of care in there as well. We have added a coronavirus information section, and there's material on employment and all kinds of things there. Or they can call us, and our main switchboard number is 239-3000.
Thanks, Grant. We appreciate it.